We are live. We have Not a Pickle and Copper Nightmare with us, and we are going to do Mongolia as the civilization this time. So let's see here if I can't share on Discord the screen so you guys can see everything. Let me know if you guys can see. Yes?
I can see.
All
Hang
right.
on. Yes.
Yes. So we gotta find Mongolia on this long list of countries. That each country is represented by a leader. Some countries have a couple different ones. Some have like England has a couple different ones, and they actually have multiple variations on different versions. And they're all represented by like a different person in that country's history. And each country is gonna have four things that's unique about it. You see the first thing, Yongle, that's your passive. So that's just the country's passive. But then the other three is going to have something unique about it, which could be a passive or it could be like something you build. And then there's always a unit. Every country has its own unique unit. So, for example, China has Crouching Tiger, which is a medieval unit. So once we get into the medieval era with our technology, we can build that. Their special thing, so that everybody gets one little special thing, is they can build the Great Wall, which is super cool. So let's find Mongolia here. Yeah, Zach, this is one of my favorite games of all time.
Civ 6.
I adore this game. Now, where are you on this list? Let me know if you guys see
Are they
him.
not up?
There he is. Okay, so Mongolia, and I think there's two. I thought there was two Mongolias. Yeah, there's also this one. So this is our first decision we'll make as a group, guys. So which Mongolia do we want to be? This one, one extra economic policy slot in any government, receive a random eureka and random inspiration when establishing a trading post in another civilization for the first time. So that means a eureka just means that it helps you learn something faster. And we'll get a trading post every time we like send a trader to another country's city for the first time. So that's interesting. And you just flat out get an extra economic policy slot. We start with a trading route and a trading post in the destination city. Receive an extra level diplomatic visibility from trading routes. All Mongolian units double the usual combat bonus for having a higher level of diplomatic visibility than their opponent. Intriguing. Mongolian unique medieval era. So this is a medieval era cavalry unit and can escort civilian and support units higher than their normal movement speed. We could also build something called. Yeah, that could be really helpful in the middle of the game. So we could like transport our settlers around with the horses faster and spread out. And then we have the Ordu, a building unique to Mongolia, grants an ability that gives +1 movement to heavy and light cavalry trained in the city. Oh, so you could like double these. Right? So if we built the Ordu first and then we built these, then they just already are faster straight up and they can help make the builders and settlers move faster. And they get combat bonus. Intriguing. So let's see what the other one is. Oh, hello, Sebastian. Good old Genghis Khan. Where'd you go? All cavalry class units gain +3 combat strength and a chance to capture defeated enemy cavalry class units. Interesting. So if we capture people with horses, with our horses, we have a chance to take their horses for our own.
That could be pretty useful, assuming you are trying to go the aggressive route.
Nellie was thinking that before we got on. I had asked her what she was leaning towards. And they
I'm
still
gonna be
have.
salty from the last time we tried to do Mongolia. It did not go well.
She tried. She tried a couple times to do Mongolia. The first time it was her very first time ever playing Civ, and she kept one city for like a little too long. So by the time like somebody went to war with her, and she wasn't really ready for it. She didn't have enough cities, and it was a bad situation. So she wants to be a lot stronger this time and like ready for that situation.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Australia was low key aggressive, but we won via science.
Well, you tried to be really friendly with like everybody. To be honest.
That's true.
You
That's
were really
true, but
friendly.
Australia did have one hell of a military.
You did have a nice military at the end. You did. Yeah. You kept that up, which was a smart thing. Okay, so I'm feeling it. I'm feeling we're leaning just Genghis Khan, just straight up.
I think so.
Cool. And then we still get the Ordu building and the caching unit. So we're not going to be able to transport settlers and builders faster, but if we're smart about it and we make sure we build the Ordu before we build the Keshigs, and we build them in the same place, then they'll just be able to move faster and get combat experience a lot faster. So what's this?
So they still escort.
Does it say that they can?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, it does say they can. Dang. Wow. Okay, so I'm really liking this one then. Starting a trade route immediately starts post in the destination city. Oh, okay. Do you see what they want us to do? They want us to send a trader to the city before we sack it. Because that'll establish a trading post. The trading post will give us better diplomatic visibility, which we'll use to make double our combat bonus. So they want us to build an Ordu, build Keshigs, send a trader to a city, to a bunch of cities, and then just start attacking those cities, and then sending traders to more cities and attacking those cities. And specifically, we should try to go after their cavalry units as much as we can with our cavalry units, so we can take their horses.
Sneaky.
Okay, I think we see what they want us to do. I'm gonna take a picture just so I know all this stuff. Okay. Hi. You good kitty cat.
Sebastian needing loves.
Mm-hmm. He's really loves the camera. Hi, buddy.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Genghis Khan, your cunning built Mongolia an empire from the back of your horse. Always charge to meet enemy cavalry, for a victory can draw them to your ranks. Send your swift and powerful Keshig archers to hasten your citizens across the land. Soon, the steady drumbeat of Mongolian cavalry is a sound you will teach the world.
Wow, that That was so great. That is Boromir, by the way, if you were wondering. That is
Oh.
that is Sean Bean.
Nice.
This river has floodplains, which means
What do you think now? I mean, I like the idea of having access to the ocean. This is an amazing area. I mean, like, because we have, look at all this
Yes.
floodplains and rice, but, like, we still need the forests, you know? I don't know. Because, like, yes, we could move one over. What about here?
What? Click on the settlers. What locations is it suggesting?
Recommending? Well, it's recommending
Yeah.
here, which we don't know what's over there. It looks like another river at the very least.
Yeah.
And then there's a forest this way. It's thinking you could put a settler there, city here, city there. I don't want to put a city in the floodplain.
No.
I like this because I could still have 2 ocean spots at the very least. And then I can really take advantage of this whole river valley. And then we have the forest over there. I don't know. This could be not okay too. We don't know what's on the other side. What do you think?
I'm curious what's on the other side of the river. What about you, Zach?
My curiosity is more about defense. Where would be easier to defend?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. So you see this? This looks like tundra, right? Yeah, this is tundra. So I think this is south. So I think this is close to the bottom of the planet.
Gotcha.
So I'm not convinced this doesn't, if we could build a harbor here at some point, come out into a giant, ocean or something that goes over here. Because to me, it looks like maybe the continent is going like that. So, putting ourselves here does put ourselves in a less strategic position for defense. Here, where they do have us starting, is a pretty good spot for defense because they have to cross a river to get to us or go around, which you'd have to go through a forest. So either way, they're probably going to try to cross the river. Now, if we did try to put ourselves here, it looks like they'll have to cross the river twice. But again, we don't know what's over here. Does that inform Zach a little bit more? The options?
A little bit. I think. Alright. Sorry, I just finished buying airsoft parts. So, resource-wise, do you have everything you need for early game?
I don't know if we go over here yet, if that'll be true or not. Here, yes, to some extent. We'll have to research mining really quickly so we can take advantage. But even still, that's a luxury. Yeah, so we'll need mining really quickly. Sebastian, stop it. Get over here. Thank you. Relax here. That's a good place for you. Yeah, I'll get the blanket. So these are 2 good resources. I'm not against the concept of actually putting a city over here at some point. So this actually could be even better right here.
If you click on that, does it show you the area, or do you have to?
We'll have
click
to
on it
travel
just
over
be
there
on?
and see for ourselves.
Okay.
And this is like turn-based, and every country gets to go, and there's 7 different countries.
You got some dice nearby?
Yeah.
Roll some dice.
Okay.
Odds we stay, evens we move.
Okay. 3.
All right.
I forget what you said. Odds we stay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're staying here. Let's do it.
Civilization has accomplished something historic, worthy of being celebrated and remembered for generations to come. These accomplishments help our civilization reach a golden age and avoid a dark age.
Okay. The citizens of Karakoram adjust to their new home and keep a wary eye on the nearby river. Okay, do we want to explore with our warrior? Do we want to keep him defensive?
I think early game exploration is important because that can help give you information on future moves.
Well, we could build a
as-
scout for that purpose specifically.
Then I would say do that because
Okay, well that
I feel
informs
like
our
the
first
more
build.
information you have about, yeah.
Sometimes I like to
more
do like
information-
more than one, even like just doing back to back, and just try to explore like the whole continent first. I agree with you. I think it's very
Alright.
important. But so, do we want the soldiers to kind of peek out around, or do we want them just kind of stay where
I
they are?
would, just
Yeah.
to get a better idea.
You want to go south? Or you want to go north, west, or east?
West.
Okay, let's go west. Okay, more marble. Interesting. So we need mining, right? Because we're gonna have mercury and marble. We can start mining immediately. So maybe we build a builder after a scout.
All right.
Ooh, a village.
Oh. Go get information.
We'll see what they give us. Corn.
Sweet.
Incense.
Nice.
Irrigation. We'll need irrigation for that. We don't need anything for corn. Hell yeah. Bonus resource. Oh, it helped us with, give us a bonus to something. Astrology. More mercury. There's lots of mercury and marble down here. We need horses, though.
Yeah, I think loop north.
Ah, see, so, yeah, so this is the bottom of the continent, for sure.
Cool.
So we know that, so we're in the south. So if we kind of do an L, or a straight line over, then we'll never have to worry about anybody potentially underneath us.
Sweet.
Barbarian scout.
Yeah.
There, we need to get back.
Yeah, go get him.
We need to get back. He's gonna let him know that we're defenseless. Look at our little village. Such humble beginnings. Well, major drought up there.
Oh.
The warriors are coming back like, man, it is arid. Not a good place over there, guys. That's good. He's gonna be back in time for the scout to get
Enacting new
created
policies in our
too.
government can be of
Ooh.
great benefit.
It is not wisdom.
Oh, Nelly, can you explain this to him real quick?
Oh, okay. So ooh, we have government tiles. Okay. We can pick a military policy and an economic policy. Um,
We only have 2 in each category to choose from right now.
I
Yeah.
say discipline for the military.
I like that.
I like that too.
Do we want a religion?
Do we want a religion?
I would say use urban planning.
Yeah, is that more resources?
Well, so
Yeah.
you get
Well-
production in your city. That is very powerful in the beginning of the game and really weak in the middle to late of the game.
Gotcha. Does it allow you to build rapidly at the start? Or expand rapidly at the start?
Theoretically,
Yeah.
if you use it right. So it's 1 production in all cities. So we activate it now, it gives us +1 production. But if we make a settler and make a second city, that becomes 2 production. We make those 2 cities make settlers. We now have 4 cities. That's now a +4 production across all your cities to help them kind of get jump started. And in the beginning of the game like this, that could be very powerful. Religion isn't really going to help us conquer the world.
Well, in that case.
Unless we want to conquer the world with religion.
That sounds like communism with extra steps.
You can eventually use religion to. So this is going to sound really technical. It's kind of crazy. So eventually you can get to the point in the game where you have a culture that's pretty good. So you've unlocked the ability to write music and create rock bands. Okay? But if you're also a very religious nation, you can also upgrade, depending on certain world wonders, if you get them, giving your rock band's abilities like a Christian rock band. So they can just go convert a city to your kingdom or something like that. And so you can start to dominate through the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds tricky.
It is. It's hard to do, but it's it's going to take a lot of planning. But you could get to a point where essentially you could convert the entire world to your kingdom. I don't know if that's what we're going for. I think we're trying to get some horses, right?
Yeah.
So what's urban plan? See, that's why I love Civ, because I'm approaching like 800, 900 hours into this game, and there's still so many things like that I've never done. I know of it. I've like seen it in this gigantic tree of things that you could do that spans the entire all the ages. I'm tried to get to learn all of it and what it all does. Okay, you got this one now? Can you explain the beginning of the tree? What we choose next to learn. You remember?
What are we currently learning anything?
No, we have to choose between these 2, and this is where I can go as far as you want down the tree. I don't think we should go too far, but I think it's important to look like at least this far ahead and kind of plan out what we want to accomplish culturally. Like, do we want to try to get to build theater squares quickly, which will make us advance much quicker through this tree? Or do we just want to get a government quickly, which could give us things like more military strength or better yields or more housing and amenities and great person points?
What are any negatives associated with those?
There are none at this point. You don't start to get into the negatives until we start to get into the era where you get communism and fascism and democracy.
Gotcha.
Which all will come with their own negatives. But in the beginnings, there aren't really any negatives, but you don't get anywhere near the kind of yields. Once we get to this, the yields and stuff that they give us is so much more. Like, so many more cards to work with. But, there's nothing too wrong with the monarchy. I just won a game where I was a merchant republic for most of the game.
Nice.
And it totally worked, although at the end I did have to turn into a synthetic technocracy. Okay, so we have our code of laws, and we've decided our path. So, or at least the next couple turns. So what do we want to be working on in the background for 16 turns? Do we want to learn foreign trade, which unlocks these potential two? Do we want to learn craftsmanship? To learn government, we need to learn both of these, then early empire and state force, so we can get to government quickly.
I would do probably foreign trade. If
Nice.
That is, yeah, because we get like a boost with trading.
If we send a trader to somebody, that'll establish a trading post with them, and that will give our soldiers a bonus when they try to attack those people, which is wild. Okay, so now we're gonna no mining, and we have our scout.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
That's funny. Okay, so we learned mining, which we knew right off the bat we needed. So now we have some very complicated questions to ask ourselves. We want maybe horses, probably quickly, right? But
yes.
do we want science? Do we want to get a campus before that, and then so we start advancing through this tree quicker? Or do we want to just try to get to the horses as quickly as possible? Because we also need the bronze working too. We need all three of these, and none of them are going to be on the same path. Is what I'm asking. Is what I guess I'm proposing. This helps defensively. This does not. This does. Helps defensively too. So these two help defensively. This one does not. But it will help us advance quicker to get these three, which I won't. I want this one as well, but that's later.
What are the odds that we will be attacked soon?
Pretty good.
High.
Is it likely that any militaristic / defense type boost will be ready by that point?
The archers will.
Well then, I would say defense first.
Then that would be the path to go to the horseback riding.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to learn animal husbandry, and then we can learn archers,
Sweet.
which will make us very much more defensible. We now have our scout, so we can go try to find where those barbarians were. Which way you guys want to go?
Straight north.
Just straight north?
Yeah.
Okay, we found a city-state, so they're cool.
There.
Our city.
They're cool. They're just like our neighbors. They're not like a country. What's a good example of a city-state in the world? It just exists. Like a
good
Puerto Rico
example
or
is-
something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Kind
It's
of.
I guess Puerto Rico's not a city-state.
Yeah, but I know what a city-state is.
Yeah, that's all it is. So we could be friends with them, or they could be the first people we try to take.
Okay.
So, do we want to build a builder to try to take advantage of this marble and this rice? Do we want to try to build another warrior? or another settler to build another city.
I think another warrior before another settler, so that we have defense for both cities.
Yeah.
But is having a builder,
I think we should build her.
going to do for us?
Yeah.
We're gonna naturally grow, and the game, we're lucky that the game was smart enough to be like, we need to get Mercury, which is great. So in 3 turns, this city will naturally, we want to spend 50 gold. It'll just naturally grow to Mercury, so we'll be able to use the 3 builder charges for a mine, and a farm, which will really accelerate the power of this city very quickly.
Mhm.
I do agree, though, we need to focus on maybe a builder or a warrior after that, and then maybe we'll be ready to build archers. Ah, there they are.
Oh, look.
Oh, pearls.
What are we looking at? Oh, big dudes, giants.
Pikemen. Barbarians.
Kyle can tell you I had the worst vendetta against the barbarians.
She went
Like,
all
we
over
did.
the. She went all over the planet. Like, I wish we had it
I-
recorded. She went all over the planet on a boat with some like like some what were they? I can't even remember what they were. Some like military force, but it wasn't even that advanced. But they were on like this big like battleship, and they like went around the world and just
Yeah.
killed all the barbarians. And like it was very brutal. Like they had like some kind of like handheld weapons. Can you imagine like the Australians just got
I
off
had
these?
guns. I think I had guns.
Did
at
they
that
have? Were they
point.
like just rifles or something? Were they like infantry
It was.
then? Or were they like
Mm.
line infantry? I think they were just like a classic British line infantry.
Something like that, yeah.
You all just got
It
off
was
the
more
boat.
advanced as barbarians, but not as advanced as you could be. But,
Clearly, with your boat, yeah, that you had.
yeah.
So fun.
Well, they just like kept popping up and attacking me and everything. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, they're all over the planet, and some countries aren't gonna deal with them. Looks like we have a red city state, which means it's a military style city state. So I mean, we could try to take it over, but to be honest with you, it's one of the few in the game that's gonna have military bonuses. So it might actually be one we try to make an ally, because it'll help us if we build a barracks and stuff.
Mm.
Build our Arudu, which we're gonna build. So okay, well, we found it. Do we want to try to go around and like explore this way? We want to go left. Looks like this might turn into a peninsula.
I say go left. Let's just keep exploring to the left for now.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we don't have to build a builder. We can just straight up go back to warrior, because when we went to that village with the scout, we just got a bonus
Mhm.
builder.
Nice.
That saves us 8 turns. Huge. Boom. And we can get started so much quicker on being... Look at that. That just took an entire turn off of what it'll take for our warrior to be built.
Mm. Oh, also, so like, Zach, you've noticed that when we do the go to little villages and stuff, we gain experience and information and stuff.
Yeah.
The same happens if you find meteor strikes.
That's true.
Oh.
If you find craters from meteors and stuff, like you gain knowledge in science.
Gotcha.
Our knowledge of the wheel has advanced considerably. It'll be easier for us to now learn the wheel.
Nice.
We're mining mercury and marble.
Nice.
Ooh,
If delicate
a world
art has
wonder.
any significance, it lies, I will venture, in the power of the odd and unexpected, to startle the senses and surprise the mind out of their ruts of habit.
Boom. A natural world wonder, guys. Right on our
That
doorstep.
close to it. That is nice.
So, if this is a peninsula, which it looks like it is, also there's another barbarian village down here. We need to block this off right here after we deal with them. That way we can just kind of know that we have this to claim. Because there's probably another country over here. Let's hope there isn't another country right here. And if not, that's huge.
Mhm.
This is where we get to start. This is where Mongolia gets to start.
Nice.
And that's super defensible in the beginning of the game. People are not going to have the kind of boats they need to really threaten the cities that way. Yes, go spend your last charge on the rice. Oh man, this land is just still going through it. Jesus. Is it like a tornado? My god.
Yeah.
Let's not build a city here, guys. Does not seem to be a good place to build a city.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh,
The Australians would have been like, yeah.
our scout has a
We can
can
make
get
it
a
work.
promotion.
Oh.
So, do we want them to be faster when they move through woods or rainforest, or do we want them to be faster over hills?
Which one's more prevalent in our current? Yeah.
This is what could be our kingdom.
Gotcha.
So we have a fair amount of forest, but we also have a fair amount of hills too.
Mm-hmm.
I think hills.
Although,
I think hills.
I don't like hills. We should do hills.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on the other barbarian scout. Scout fight. Oh, he almost killed him. That's actually good though, because when you level up like that, when you promote, they gain health back, and he was at full health, so we might as well attack him anyway. And he runs away.
follow him. After him.
Oh,
If there are no dogs in
Oh, did we find sheep?
craftsmanship. Inspired. Oh, irrigation. Inspired. I love it. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we got our rice. Horses! Naturally occurring horses twice! Yes!
Nice.
Let's go. We just discovered. Oh, that's awesome. We just discovered animal husbandry, so we got to find out where horses would be. Wow. Is that not fantastic or what, guys? We got 2 horses right there. So we got to get another city up here.
Agreed.
Okay, so we have our second warrior. We're 14 turns away from an archer. I think we're gonna kill this scout, and looks like our city-state took care of that barbarian encampment.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Something to consider. In 7 turns, we're gonna get this horse square naturally because the game's smart and it wants it. So, do we want to make another builder so we're ready for that? So we can start gathering horses?
Yes.
Because we can't build any cavalry units without horses. Not that we know how to yet, but we're going to learn the bow and then we're going to learn how to ride the horse. And then we'll learn how to do them together. Scout fight! Oh!
Nice.
Like the cats. Awesome. Okay. We're good and strong now. Why don't you go heal? They heal a lot faster when they're in their home territory. Well, stop trying to do that, and it will be cool. Here, I got you. Okay. So now that we've built our settler, we're ready for that. Archers are in 6 turns. A monument will help give us just an extra +1, which in the beginning is a nice boost to culture. We could make another builder. We could make a settler. This could be a good time for that. Could make another warrior and have 3.
I'm on board with the settler.
Yeah. That's what I'm leaning towards.
Sounds pretty passive. I thought you wanted to be aggressive.
We gotta expand. We gotta get these other horses.
Yeah, you gotta like right?
Nah.
I see your fury. I understand. We will get there. I promise.
As our civic knowledge grows, so do our methods of governance. Furthering this endeavor will allow us to appoint a governor to strengthen our power in our cities.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Okay, we just got caravans. Okay, so if we wanted, we could swap out urban planning for that, but I don't think we should. Because we don't have.
I don't think so either.
We don't have a trader yet or anything, so I don't even. I don't want to. Yeah. I'm gonna do something that's not gonna do anything. Okay, scout's healed up. Get back in there. Yeah. Get up on the hill again real fast. Nice. Okay, so we took foreign trade. So we're trying to get poetry and drama so we can build the theater square and move through the tree quicker. Or are we trying to get a government?
Personally, I feel like a government might be a good thing to do.
Yeah, try to get it to be an oligarchy kind of quickly so we can just get the combat bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we need to work through state workforce or early empire. Which one do we want first? Early empire gives us a card that reduces the cost of purchasing a tile, plus 50% towards production towards settlers could be really nice. A +2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit could also be nice if we get into a pickle with that. Unlocks the ability to enforce borders and grant open borders to other civilizations. I never use that, but other civilizations like to use it as a bargaining chip in trade. Declare war of retribution, so we have the ability to declare war on somebody who breaks a promise with us for 30 turns. Ask this power, allow your units to travel through their controlled territory. Oh, the open borders thing, yeah. Or we have state workforce, plus 15% production towards wonders. Unit maintenance card, so 1 gold less per unit. Which could be, we will probably need that at some point when we have a giant army. And a government plaza. This is a really great thing to wait to build until you have a city that you kind of want to put in a position where like maybe it doesn't necessarily, it's going to need like a big loyalty boost to kind of exist there naturally. And that's a huge +8 you can just give it.
You're saying hold off on that one?
Well, I mean, we're going to need it either way to get to government. Maybe try to get to this one second. I think go to early empire first. But yeah, we'll hold off on where we put the government plaza for a minute.
Alright. Sounds like a move to me.
Okay. Horses! Ah, our knowledge of horseback riding has increased considerably. I wonder why. The horses. Nelly, what kind of horses are they?
They would be Mongolian horses.
No, you're like you love the color of horses and stuff, and they're like specific names. What kind of horses are these? They look like to you. Wonder if these will look any different.
They might.
Dude, the hills were a good decision. Like, look at that. Look at what we just crossed right there. Just crossed 2 hills to get to a plain. That was really nice. Well,
Our people know
that's a
this
problem.
new resource may be essential for building certain military units, and they have begun to stockpile it for future use.
See that, guys? We're stockpiling horses. We can stockpile 50 at a time.
Nice.
Sweet. Do we want to just have like stupid food and like spend 80 of our 140 gold to unlock this space and send our builder here and get more rice and just have like a crazy amount of food?
I've been thinking we should get that rice.
Let's get it before it gets any more expensive.
Although-
These prices go up the longer you play. They start to cost 300 and 400 gold by the end of the game. I say let's do it. It'll help our city grow quicker.
You should send our scout over to the city-state for a minute.
I don't know, I kind of want to explore up here. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna send him up here.
Okay.
Trust me. See?
Is that another village?
There's a village right on the side of the arch. Interesting.
Nice.
Ah, they're being chased. Okay, get the village and run around the arch. Boom. More rice. Okay, go this way. And this way. Yeah, ha-ha!
Oh, they're gonna cut you off.
They will try. I say we leave this last build for when we put the settlers over here and we use it on the other horses. So we should be able to run this really fast, right? Boom. Up onto the hill.
May the forces of
Can't
evil
chase us
become
onto that.
confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Okay, so after we have settlers, we can start building some archers. We should send our warriors and an art to over here once we have an archer to protect home base. Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
Oh, and if your scouts and military units last long enough, you can name them.
Nice.
It really, it's a
Yeah.
you have to get enough experience with them and get them promoted a couple times, and then you can name them. Yeah. Oh God, wait! I can't imagine the name you guys are gonna come up with. I forget what you named some of them with Australia.
I did a few of them, one of the suggested names that the game came up with.
Where you gonna go now, Scout? Where you gonna go now, buddy? Huh? Where you gonna go now? Ah, they want to fight. They're gonna get a fight. Finish these scouts. Nice. Let's get the defense of the trees. Nice. So they're gonna have to come in. So they're on a hill, so they would have gotten advantage coming down on us there. But now they won't because we're both on hills, and we have the advantage because now we're in the trees.
Nice.
They're marginal, but in the beginning of the game, they can be very, very important. They stop mattering when you have rockets. A lot of stuff starts being obsolete when you have giant death robots and rockets in this game.
Yeah.
This is true. And bombers.
And stealth bombers. Yeah, stealth bombers are like the most powerful thing. Oh my god. An army of stealth bombers. If you have like 3 armies of stealth bombers that all decide to drop on a city in one turn, and then you like roll a tank army into that city, you're probably gonna take it in one turn. Okay, they're throwing an army at us, guys. But we see what I mean. We were a huge defensive play against them. They tried to go at us. That was a big mistake. Okay, let's go up, and we're gonna link with the scout, so the scout will escort us. And now we can build some archers. So it was a good decision to go for the archers quickly, because we knew this was kind of attack was coming. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's not going to cost us a turn now to get rid of them. We're still in a really good defensive position. I know that we... Do you think we should risk it? I think we might survive. Or do we retreat? And try to like let them come to us a little bit more, flanking bonus them and attack again. Or do we just take our opportunity now to attack them?
Hold on. Are they going to be coming down out of the hills?
Yes, but we're on the hills too.
Yes, but if they're leaving the hills, the next move.
It'll be it'll be
Meta.
even. It's gonna be even. It's gonna be a stalemate. But we'll take a good number of them, but they'll take a good number of us. They might kill us the next turn, so it might be a good time to retreat.
Okay.
Or we could stay where we are and try to heal up, and for both of these guys, and then they'll attack, and then that'll weaken them, and it won't kill us, but then we'll heal a little bit. It's not gonna be a ton because we're out of our territory. Although we could spend some gold. Do we have enough gold? We could spend 80 gold and make it our territory, and then it'd be an even better healing bonus.
Are there any other benefits to us doing that? Are there resources that we could be using there?
Yeah. It's a good 3 production. The only thing we have doing that is our horses. Even our mines aren't doing 3.
And that would. Is that.
That's as far as we can go. We can only go 3 hexes out. That's as far as the city can go is 3 hexes.
Sure.
I think it's a good move, actually.
I think so too.
I know it's going to deplete us down to like 17 gold, but I think it's worth it. Because it'll give us a better healing bonus, and it'll give our... We'll see, it might even increase archer production from 4 turns to 3. Let's see. It does not. It does not. We don't have anybody in it yet, that's why. So because we have somebody getting us an extra science, and somebody getting us an extra culture, which is really nice in the beginning. And just helping us from these 2 individual mines. And we got the horses and the... Yeah, okay. So let's heal. Well, do we want to with them? Because these guys are going to move in. I don't think they can attack. I we'll see. They might be able to because they have to climb up on the hills or go through the forest. So we'll get at least 1 turn to heal. Or do we retreat them, like, back here?
I think retreat them back into our territory.
We won't be able to try to heal or anything, but, you know, because, well, that'll be our move, but could be the right call. The slingers, this could be tough. We'll see. Okay, let's get up here. And let's think about where we want these settlers to go. Where do we want? The furthest away is not a bad call, but then we can't get the horses immediately. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, that farthest tile, isn't it gonna, like, flood?
It will flood in the 1900s when everybody hits the Industrial Revolution. It'll take probably until about 1940 to 1960 for it to flood because it's a 2 marker. The climate is currently perfect, but when it hits here, it'll flood that. And when it hits here, it'll be completely submerged. And that'll start to get flooded. But that's going to take a long time, guys. And we can build flood barriers.
That's true.
Or we could put the city here and just never build anything here and here. At least nothing long term. Or, you know, we could just next turn step up here and see what's, maybe there's something even higher.
Yeah.
Oh, we knew this would happen. We knew this would happen. And we defended well because we're in the trees. Zach was right. It was a great call. And look at that. It was a plus 15. Now we absolutely have the advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when we crush them, we will move out of position. However, they moved into the trees, so they have to either move down here, and I don't know if they'll be able to attack. And if they move here, I don't think they will. Or do we just take the risk that they'll try to suicide run because they're stupid? They could do that. They might be stupid. They are barbarians.
That's true.
This is not another country. This is not the AI. This is just the little barbarian AI. So they're super aggressive. I think we heal with the warriors again and see what they do. They might move that slinger into a position where this warrior can come down and attack it, and give a flanking bonus to this warrior coming out of the hills attacking it, and this guy might kill himself. Okay, does that change things? Can still reach the horses, but they're far away. Can still reach the pearls. And these pearls, if you go here. 1, 2, 3. You could actually reach the pearls from here, too. No, you can reach all 3 pearls from there. Damn. I think we do this. Guys, I think this is our coast city right here. I mean, dang.
I agree.
I know it's gonna flood when the climate gets horrible. Do we just have to make it a coastal science city? It has to save itself. It's the Mongolian way. Okay, yeah, when you come to the plains, you can still attack as a slinger. Okay, and they did do the suicide run. Oh, okay. Promotion's gonna heal us.
Nice.
Okay, combat strength when defending against ranged attacks. Combat strength versus melee and ranged units. Offensive, defensive.
Let's do range, since that's the current threat.
Tortoise?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's gonna come down here and get a flanking bonus and destroy them. Oof. Okay, we got a promotion from him too. Let there be light.
Nice.
Yeah, because 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. God, you can get 3 pearls in one city.
May I make a suggestion?
Yeah, I got you.
Our people have chosen to create a city along the low coast, within the sound of the ocean's waves. But this is lowland, and will flood if the sea level rises.
True. True. This is risky. It's a risky, beautiful city. We just built a New Orleans, guys. We just asked for a horrible thing to happen to it someday. It's even worse than that. I mean, God, we're just asking for it to get submerged. It's like Nepal. Okay, do we want to build a builder, trader, another warrior, an archer for the city, a scout, a monument? A trader
How
would
many
establish a
builds
road right
are-
here.
Yeah. How many build does our builder still have?
One, which we were saving for the horses.
I would do a builder.
Well, we don't have the ability for the builder to come out here and use his thing on the pearls yet, and we don't have this space or this space. So I don't think the builder's gonna. I don't think
We have
the.
the fish.
Yeah, I don't think we have the ability to come out here and use this stuff yet. We don't. We need sailing. I would love a builder, but we don't have the resources necessary to take advantage yet. Because we don't have this space or this space, and we can't use these spaces yet. When we can, it'll be insane, and the city will explode because we'll have a harbor right here, which will give us a ton of gold, and put a lighthouse, which all of this will start giving us food. That'll give us a bunch of food. This will give us so much gold. These three, oh my god, this city will make us so much gold. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Zach?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at our song parts again. Yeah. Sorry, September's coming up quick and there's a lot going on. What did I miss? What's the big decision?
What do we want to have the city do? We just built this city for the first time. We now have our second city.
What resources is it going to be gathering?
Just basic right now. It has to grow first. But eventually it'll be able to get the horses and mine and get all kinds of pearls and fish. We would love a builder,
But we don't
have
we don't have the technology to go and get
the stuff in the
builder
sea yet, or
to get
the
stuff
space
in
to do
yeah.
these yet. So we have to wait and let it grow. A trader would help it grow. And establish a road. A scout could help us go out here and start exploring this way. Another warrior could help down here. An archer could help just have its defense ready to go.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they all have benefits. This is an interesting moment.
Let's do an archer.
Yeah. Archer. That sounds like a fun plan. Be aggressive.
Nice.
Promoted. Do you want to be tortoise again, or do you want this one to be battle cry?
I think battle cry. I like when I do it. I like to have some of both. I like to go down both trees.
Gotcha. All right. Do we want our scout to go back over here? Do we want him to start going out this way? Do we want him to go north?
I mean, he's already over by the city state, so let's
Yeah. Okay. Go this way.
take advantage of that.
City state built an archer.
Ooh, build.
Okay, let's, I think we had these guys over here. I think it's time to... Do you want to send the archers with them? try to end these guys, or do you think that they got it?
I would send the archers and retreat the one unit that has the least amount of health.
Hmm. What do we want them to do? Build another settler? A trader?
We could have them do a trade.
Yeah, they could do a trader. Oh. Big old mountain. Big old mountain.
This volcano.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, geez.
Retreat! Retreat!
Oh, geez.
Ik ben Wilhelmina, koningin.
Hey, it's
der
Wilhelmina,
Nederlanden.
Queen of the
Het is mijn
Netherlands.
grote eer u eindelijk
My
te
great
ontmoeten.
pleasure to finally meet you. Yes. They can build like a special flower thing that gives them amenities, makes their people very happy. Alright, does he wait for the archers or does he just attack? Or does he retreat back and wait for the archers? Or does he try to get into the trees? Hmm?
I think he retreats.
We'll wait a turn. We'll keep him maybe on the other side of the river in case some trouble comes down that way. And when we're done here, we'll have to send them the warriors up here.
Oh yeah, the scouts. Barbarian scout is up at our second city.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. They're here. So you do the first shots. Perfect. Move into position. All right. Do we want the traders to start in the in the already good city and make it even better, or do we send it to the new city and have it give them a boost? Either one is a good decision.
I think boost the new city.
Okay. Let's go this way. All right. Settler, builder, scout, warrior, archer. I think we need another settler. I agree with the advisor. I think we need that. I think we need another city. Probably where those barbarians are right now, if I'm being honest, would be perfect. Because that's exactly 3 tiles away from this city, too. And it's going to get all the corn and the... Yeah, that's like amazing. It's exactly where we should build. The Netherlands sends us gifts and greetings, wooden shoes, cheese, and a delightful fruit waffle. My God, we need to send them a delegation. I know it's going to cost us some gold, but I think we just made a great friend. They send us fruit
We
waffle.
now have the opportunity to appoint a governor to.
We've never had anything like this. What? Ooh,
We pick a governor?
Yeah, we get to pick our first governor. Okay, I'm gonna make it really simple. Military, religious, or I'm sorry, military, diplomatic, religious, city grows faster, harbors, question mark, culture and science, money.
Hmm. What do you think, Zach?
Not sure.
I'm gonna run through them one more time. Military, diplomatic, religious, city grows faster, harbor-ish, science and culture, money.
Hmm. I am torn between science and culture and military.
Both good options.
Hmm. I think military.
Okay, so we will appoint him. I think we put him in this city because of that for right now.
Our governor is now on their way to their assigned city. It will take some time.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning, their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians coming.
Cunning quote. Okay.
Nowadays, it's open windows are for dead people. Fresh air is for dead people.
Mm. Okay, so we have. Do we want to get rid of our discipline? I don't know if we're in a position to do that yet. I don't think we should. Do we?
I don't think we should either.
Do we want to put in land surveyor instead of urban planning and spend some coin to get like the horses and the mine and use the builder? Make another builder? Or do we just want to keep the production? That could help with the settlers we're gonna make. Or do we want to do colonization and then just kind of make a bunch more settlers for a little bit?
It's a good question. Um, let's see. We could switch to colonization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we need state workforce, and so now we need craftsmanship, which shouldn't take long because we have our Eureka boost, which is nice. Oh yeah. They stepped out of the village.
Nice.
45. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, that cut that down considerably. 7 turns now.
Nice. I think I need to hop off. I gotta work in the morning.
Yes, same.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night, friends.
In
Good
addition
night.
to bringing
Good
riches
night.
to our
Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay, let's kill this barbarian. We'll end this.
Do it. Okay. I'm gonna hop off. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. See ya. Good night.
Good night.
It's a good one. See you guys for part 2.